You are listening to the Park Flyer Podcast, where we discuss our RC adventures.
Welcome to the Park Flyer Podcast, where we discuss the ups and downs of the new RC Flyer. Join your hosts, Michael and Jay, as they take flight at the park. Now on with the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Park Flyer Podcast. I'm Michael from Arizona. With me always, my good friends,
Shannon and Mesa Jet.
We're here at the Arizona Jet Rally. 37th annual. That is crazy. We were able to figure out how to get some flatline footage. Right now, the guys are out flying pretty much in the wind. It's pretty windy. Yeah, that's probably true.
It adds to the flavor of my hat's away. It's so windy.
It is a little windy out here. We'll put it backwards. This is day 3 officially. Day 1 was a little rainy.
Yeah, we had rain Thursday morning, but Thursday afternoon actually had a lot of flying. It was really cool.
Yeah, and Thursday was good. It was just super cold.
Friday was good.
Friday was super cold. Thursday was good. Friday was day 2. This is Saturday. It's a nice day today. Started out nice. You can see there's little clouds, which is pretty unusual for Arizona.
Well, in this time of year, it's actually kind of normal, but you know.
Yeah, it's true. It's a change in seasons.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're here in Mesa, Arizona at the 37th annual. It's crazy. It's been around that long. But
yep.
Why don't you give us a little bit about what's going on and who's here?
We've got 16 pilots, which is more than we had last year. So always good to improve on the number. And you know, some events that might not seem like a lot for these big jets, large turbines, some large EDFs. It's a good number. We've got pilots from pretty much most of the Southwest, and we've got a lot of the big name sponsors and vendors. Not as many vendors, but sponsors and supporters of the hobby. Turbines here. We got some great raffle prizes from sponsors. James Lafferty, I've done a little bit of helping out on the Coast TV, so it's been a lot of fun. And came up with some great trips this year. And it's just one of the best jet rallies that I've been to for a while, and I love being part of this, no matter what.
Yeah, it's been really exciting so far. We've had a couple flights, and there've been a couple of demos with the Comp R.
Yeah, just have the Comp R.
The big F4. I'll show you right here. It's right off my shoulder. That's the big F4 and the Rebel Max.
Everything gets stopped and we fly it.
Yeah.
I like the sailplanes, the turbine-powered sailplanes.
Yeah,
those are really cool.
They are pretty cool. We'll have to get some footage of that one, but that sailplane is pretty nifty. Pretty impressive. And then, what about the sponsors this year? We got.
We had like 20 sponsors.
Yeah, they're crazy.
So it's really, Park Flyer Podcast is one of them.
Yeah.
We contributed. We're sponsored one of the awards, so it just, everyone just really stepped up.
Right.
And we don't have as many vendors anymore. I think it's not the thing to go out and sell stuff. Everything's online, and it's a different environment. But we still have the house sponsors, staff, sometimes supporting that every one of them is not. And we really appreciate all of you doing that. But just all the major players in the EDF and turbine world have kind of chipped in something, so we're pretty happy for that.
It's been pretty amazing. We got Katie today doing coffee.
And the club's doing their own. We're doing our own food now. We did that yesterday, hot dogs and hamburgers, and we sold out basically. And we're doing it again today. So we made a lot of changes. If you can tell behind us, we've actually updated the fences.
Yeah.
Bigger, so the guys with the big sailplanes are actually happy for that, because rather than having to lift everything up over, they can just walk through. And it'll be nice for AEF when we got the Cessna.
That's true. It's just right out here.
Yeah, so one of our club members actually chipped in to cover most of the cost of that, and we just kind of paid the difference. But definitely a good investment. Yeah,
the fence has actually been pretty good. We can see it. It's nice, height, that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's safe. I think that's most important. It's safe.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, we're going to turn the camera around here and look a little bit at the flight line, kind of talk about some of the airplanes that have been here. But we're going to let's see here. turn this around. You can kind of see down the flight line. There's the big sailplane. And we got the F4, got the Rebel Max. There's that sailplane that Shannon was talking about. All the pilots that are out there. So it's pretty exciting to see all this kind of stuff.
I love that sailplane. So
yeah,
cool.
The sailplane is very cool.
It's one that just take off right now.
I know, right? It shows they got a little what do you call that thing? It's a cart. A trolley.
Yeah.
Got a trolley that takes up on there, and it is pretty slick to watch it. But this is a beautiful place to go fly. If you haven't seen the Superstition Mountains, it's in real flight, so that
Yes.
real flight there. But
It's
a great place to go, and great place to see. So anyway, back here. Well, it's going to be a good day. We're going to get back out on the flight line, and we'll kind of touch base with you again here in a little bit. But I think we got noon show or anything coming up.
I think we just had the noon show with the
that's true. It's,
but maybe the sailplane.
Maybe the sailplane will go. We'll try to get some footage of that. But for now, I'm Michael from the Arizona.
And Shannon G live here in Mesa AZ.
And we will see you here in a little bit. We'll be right back.
Flying.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Park Flyer Podcast. I'm Michael from Arizona, and with me always are my good friends.
Jay from the high country of South Carolina.
And Shannon G live here in Mesa AZ.
Hey, that was actually pretty good.
That was.
I know, but it's supposed to be the low country, not the high country.
Well.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know
I'll
what?
get it figured out, folks.
High, low. As long as you pick one, we're good.
Yeah. So we're coming to you from the 37th annual Jet Rally here in Mesa, Arizona. This is day 4 officially. We have kind of wrapped up the whole event.
Yeah.
We're the last holdouts. I think there's literally everybody cleared out. It's kind of the afternoon, and we were out flying this morning, and then kind of decided to wrap this up. So just to kind of bring you up to speed, yesterday was a pretty good day. Shannon kind of started the day off and was putting planes together and actually got to fly your EDF.
Yeah, I flew my Sukhoi Su-30 and had a nice flight with that. And as a result of that,
That's true.
I was able to win Best EDF.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And,
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you. And
Nice little golf clap there.
there weren't a lot of EDFs out here. There's a couple, but amongst the other awards, some of the people who were flying EDFs won other awards, and just kind of I think just the sheer number of people that voted for me just outnumbered the rest that didn't.
That's true.
But hey, I participated and had a good time. Great trophy, awesome trophy, and little booby prize to go along with it. But
Yeah, they were really nice trophies
they were
this year.
beautiful. They're like a pilot. I sat on.
All right.
Yeah,
Really
it's like
cool.
a brass pilot.
Yeah.
I should have had Shannon's out here, but he took it home and all.
But
Well,
we
then,
had a
like
great.
an Oscar.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
right.
Like you like me, you really like me. I like Sally Field.
That's right.
But I don't look like her. But
Well, the day started out great. It was not as cold. The sun was out. Saturday was a great day. We had how many pilots total?
61 pilots.
61.
Oh, okay. So that's a good amount of folks. Good.
Yeah, and it actually beat last year's attendance, so that was good. Considering there was a lot of rain, it's kind of cloudy and cold on Friday, but we got some flying done. And then Saturday, the sun came out. We had the pilot meeting, the national anthem, and then everybody jumped into flying.
Yep.
We had a lot of good looking jets this year, and only one really big incident that we kind of all sweated.
Yes.
You tell.
Yeah, so we were all kind of flying. There were a bunch of really good 1/6 scale type airplanes out here. A lot of turbines, a couple EDFs. One of the guys, the attendees, really great pilot. He has a 1/6 scale Edwards Air Force painted test pilot F-16. Very impressive airplane. Looks really good in the air. It's got the white with the red tail, and he's got it done up really, really well. It looks very, very realistic in the flight. And he took off. He did a couple circles behind us, did a couple, aerobatic maneuvers, and some reason lost the signal.
And it went to failsafe, and it kept flying level, and he eventually got it back.
Yeah.
And they were able to get it in, and he landed the plane, and everyone cheered and applauded because if this had gone in anywhere, it would have been a concern.
It was way out. You've been in this field. It was way out over the houses. Okay, wow. So you remember where Mike put his in way out on the far side? This is on the opposite side where all the houses are. Mike's actually was out in the desert, but this one over on the other side. It's on the left side of the west side of the field. And when it went into failsafe, he was actually climbing. So it was doing this elliptical up and then getting slow and then coming down and then going back into this ellipse. And so it wasn't like a level turnaround. It was like a oval, like a loop.
Yeah.
Like a
so he didn't have I'm taking it he didn't have a gyro in it then.
He did have a gyro in it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And but the failsafe just put like up elevator, neutral aileron, and then the turbine never quit. So it just kept going around. But every time it would get slow and then accelerate, it would move out farther. And so he was standing at the pilot box and goes, "I don't have it." Of course, everybody kind of like immediately gets down and he just takes off running towards his airplane, like full speed, holding the radio up above his head. That's exactly what he was doing. I've never seen someone move so fast. I was thinking to myself, man, I can't even run that fast. And he went all the way out to the edge of the desert, almost where that drop off was, and he got it back.
Oh, wow.
It was miraculous.
It wasn't miraculous because we all thought for sure it was going to go down, but it was truly an amazing feat. It was probably the biggest incident we had during the weekend.
Well, on Thursday there was a crash.
Oh yeah.
And Ralph Salgado crashed one of his planes, and it was mainly because he lost orientation because it was really cloudy.
Yeah.
And he just lost it, and it went in. So it happens.
Yeah, usually you guys don't see those white fluffy things behind you in the background.
You don't see those too often.
Not out here. Not like this.
And I'm surprised people were flying at all if they were up there.
Yeah.
What if those puffy things attack my aircraft? What? Jeez.
Yeah, it was
lack of sunlight and puffy clouds. Wow.
Tighter, yeah. It was more like solid gray.
Yeah.
So it was kind of it was rough, but other than that, we had very minimal, even runway, bumps here and there. Everyone had good landings and everything. So there was
we had one flame out
off the edge. Yeah, we had a flame out go off the edge, but
we had one go down in here too.
Yeah, so it was minor stuff.
Yeah, but it was really super. Nothing, like we didn't have any big, huge fireballs. We had to call, somebody.
Good.
I like yours the last time.
Right. Not like mine last time.
Sparrow.
Yeah, my Sparrow went in last year.
Oh, that's right. Your beautiful Sparrow.
It was so, but there was no fire because it was so wet. That year.
Well, and I don't think the turbine was running, so it was just a big vapor cloud of diesel fuel. But it was a great day. I got probably 4 or 5 flights on my little guy, and it was pretty fun. They flew the big F4 was here from Comparf, so.
And when that plane is in the air, everybody stops flying, and we watch that thing fly. Yeah. And I posted videos of it, while we're here at the show, and we get tons of hits off that thing. It's spectacular. It's just so big. Does he do any crazy maneuvers? No.
Nope.
But it's just so impressive. The size and the sound and everything. It's really cool.
It is impressive to watch that thing.
Hey, so did Scott come down?
He did not make it. He was on a trip. He did call me and say if he could make it, he'd get his own way here. But it was just, I think he was worried about the weather. It did start raining yesterday around 2:30, 3 o'clock.
You were the last person to fly?
I was literally the last person in the air. As a matter of fact, I took the L-39 out. There was a guy that flew the new 810 from Motion RC. Mm-hmm. He had all the LED lights on it and everything, and we were super impressed with it. It took off. It was all gray, but those lights made it look perfect, and all the formation lights that they have on it now, and really made us jealous. I was kind of like, hey, I like that version, So I'm sure Christmas is coming around the corner. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But so everybody was pretty much, the rain was off the end and lightning, and it was pretty. It looked pretty dark. I mean, everybody was kind of like, "Hey, we got to hurry up here," and we had the award ceremony and kind of got everybody, kind of got their last flights in. And I had a full tank of gas, and I'm like, man, I got to get this gas out of there. So I ran out, and everybody was kind of getting underneath, and sprinkles were just coming down. And so I took off. I have about 5 minutes to fly, and there was rain coming down right across the west side, and I could see right at the end of the runway it was starting to get wet. But I was at the east end of the runway, so I wasn't getting any rain. And then all of a sudden, it started sprinkling on me, right? So I knew that my airplane was flying into the rain, but then when I come back down here, it was out. So I tried to stay kind of on the east end. And then it just started sprinkling enough that all the water droplets
It's on your lenses? Yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm kind of like trying to look through the glasses, and I made the mistake of doing one of those numbers. and it smeared it. So now I'm only looking with one eye. And I'm like, okay, I can't get any more. I can't wipe this one off, and it's getting to the point where I can't see. And so Mike, AK Mike, showed up yesterday, and he was coming up the driveway as he turned in right as I was coming in on final. And it started getting really gusty, and I greased it on. He came walking over. He's like, yeah, you did a great job landing that thing. I was right on the center line. So, I pulled in, and as soon as we got in here, it started pouring down rain. So, but
it was almost like that scene in Caddyshack where the bishop's out golfing. Is this perfect
That's
game.
Right, playing that perfect game.
The good Lord would never ruin my perfect game.
That's exactly. It was a perfect flight. There was nobody up. I was just ripping it through the air. What I will tell you, though, is that on a day like today, you see the puffy clouds?
Yes.
That's the perfect camo for today.
I was just, that was going to be my segue for you, because I thought more people would be having difficulties flying their jets. It doesn't look like it's windy there or nothing, so it's like perfect calm conditions for flying, except that camouflage, military jets
tend
to disappear.
Right now. Yeah, it's pretty dead right now, but it was windy earlier today.
Yeah. Well, that's a perfect scenario for losing your plane. Any military camoed plane.
It was there was a couple out there that were hard to see. This one did okay. It's when I went out to the east side on a dairy turn where I go out and I can only see the tailpipe.
Yeah,
it pretty much disappears.
Disappeared.
Yeah, it disappears, and then it just I got to just hold the force, and it comes back around to me. But it was pretty fun to fly, especially even in the rain. It was fun to fly. But we had a good time. It was a lot of really cool airplanes out here.
I mean, it's just the sport planes though definitely outnumber the scale planes, and I kind of include the Viper in that sense.
Right.
I mean, it's a scale plane, but it's definitely the sport plane, but the BDXs and what's the other ones?
They had the Rebel Max, the Picaros. They were all a bunch of EA Sports guys were out here.
Yeah.
The big military jets we had out was the big F4. That was kind of the, took the show there. The A10.
Wayne's Dassault.
And then Wayne's Dassault Raphael.
A10.
Yeah.
Right.
And, Wayne's been flying that thing around for 5 years now with no just gray. And he showed up, and Brian O'Meara and I were laughing because I said, hey, man, did you put paint on this thing? How did that work? And Brian said, yeah, I lost the Vegas odds on the over-under. I figured it'd be 5 more years. I was laughing my head off because he was like, hey, man, I wanted to paint it. I just didn't have the room. So, but it looks really good. It needs to be buffed out because it's got a little overspray on it, but it looked real good. And it flew real well. Yeah, it flew great. So he won the best scale jet award. So congratulations to Wayne. Yeah, he did a good job. And that airplane's always been one of those that there's always a surprise at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, so it's a great flight, but then something will always like it gets a gust or something happens, the gear doesn't come down or something. It's like a surprise every time. But he had, I think the first flight, the landing gear didn't go up, the nose gear didn't go up. So we were making fun of him, telling him he was flying a pogo stick around. and then the second time, it was just an awesome flight. He did a really good job. Nothing happened. So we were pretty excited about it.
And then our good friend Wyatt Wade.
Yep. Wyatt Wade.
He won the Young Gun Award.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
There was him and there was Max Huerta.
Yeah.
And both great pilots for their age.
Right. Young kids.
But Wyatt, I think just a lot of guys are like just really just being local guys. Like Wyatt. So he won that.
Well, and he flew the B-1.
Yep.
He flew the B-1 bomber, and it was a pretty impressive flight.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked really good. He did. He had it really dialed in. He did some flybys and the sweep wings and the whole thing. So I think that kind of sealed it.
And he got his L-39 flying.
He did. He got the L-39, the little one. He's got a Breitling version of mine right back here, and he flew it. So he was learning to fly. It was his first flight on that one.
Yep.
And of course, I walked over. I think James gave him some, some tips, and then I went behind James and gave him another tip or two. And he did a really good job. He flew the heck out of that thing. He was flying it all day.
Good.
Yeah. And his dad's the one that had the 810 with all the lights on it. It was really impressive. The version 3 looks really good. Then what other? Oh, we had the glider. A lot had the yeah, we had 2 turbine gliders out this year.
Ooh.
One of them was 12 or 15
cool.
feet or 16 feet or something.
Which we just put in a new gate on the far east end for bigger airplanes like the Cessna.
Yeah.
That we can open up and roll it out without, because our newer fences, we will raise the level. You can't just kind of put it over the top like we used to.
Right.
So this way you can actually get bigger planes out. So it was a really good to have that open and able to use. So, but those big sailplanes in the air, man, those are really impressive. Next to the F4,
Yeah.
it was really impressive.
And this one had a dolly on it. So they picked it up, set it on 4 wheels, and then he took off, and it would take off with the dolly.
Just roll off.
Just roll off of it. It was very cool. It was very impressive to watch him fly that. So it was a neat opportunity to see. But Shannon's right. The sport jets really outnumbered pretty much anything else out here. They had a lot of the EA Sports guys. They had some Compar, sport jets. They had a couple of Baja Hobby sports jets. But they were, it was a good showing. Everybody's jets looked really great. They were really,
the neon paint schemes really popped.
Yes.
Yeah, they would definitely on a day like today. They should be able to see those for miles.
Yeah, we had
spray.
We had one that was like a blue and gray. It was really looked good in the air. I really liked that shark. It was a shark from Baja Hobbies, and then the other one was a Mephisto that was like bright orange.
Yeah.
It was like a neon orange.
Yeah.
Man, that thing, everybody would just be like, holy cow, you can really see that up against those gray clouds.
Yep.
Everybody else was having a good time, but it was kind of, like, so anyway. But, it was a fun time. A lot of good stuff. They had, what else out here that was pretty decent? I don't know. It was just fun. It was a good time. And I think I got to fly more this year than I've flown in the past, so it was kind of fun to go up and fly.
It was like, that's the thing, is the way it's at right now. Like we've got 50, 60 pilots.
Right.
It's like just the right size. Like you can fly when you want.
Yep.
You're not waiting long.
Nope.
And we're only flying 4 pilots at a time, so we're making sure it's safe.
Yeah, and everybody's only flying for three minutes, right?
Yeah.
3-4 minutes.
Not about longer.
No, they fly. I mean, I can fly mine for up to 8 minutes, so it just depends on how long you want to be out. But some of those guys,
5 to 8 minutes. Most guys are flying.
Some of those guys can fly a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So
Suppose it says EDF guys. Yeah, we're 3 minutes. It's
yes.
like, okay, clock's ticking.
Yeah. We had the new Falcon jets from Skywing.
Yeah.
I think I sent you a link on them.
Yeah.
There was a guy out here that had one on Friday that he had converted to an EDF.
Oh, really?
It flew really nice.
It flew really nice.
What did he have in it?
He had a 110, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a jet.
It was a
okay. Dang. Flying like 10 cell or something, huh?
Now, I will tell you that Yeah, I will tell you, it took a little bit longer takeoff roll than it would have if it had a turbine in it. But once it got airborne, it sounded good. It looked good.
Yeah.
He did a good job. I think he probably would have won the EDF award if he'd stuck around, but I think he had to go. So he was only there that one day.
And he had didn't he fly the FPV? Was it the same guy?
No, different guy.
Okay, yeah. So we had another guy flying in the FPV EDF, which was cool.
Yeah.
And we just, I mean, it's a big common part of the hobby, especially with drones and stuff.
Right.
But there's just not as many guys flying FPV with, EDFs and stuff. But it was cool, and he posted the video on our on the event Facebook page, so it's pretty cool to see him doing that. So we definitely, there was a time where like some of our club members were like, oh, we can't do the FPV stuff here. It's not safe. No, it's totally safe. And he had a spotter. I think James.
As long as he had a spotter, he should have been good.
And most of the guys that are doing it now, like they know I'm not going to do it unless I've been doing it for a while. I'm not just going to come out and I'll randomly do it here.
It's my first time.
He had a pretty big rig set up too. It wasn't just a rinky-dink little quad. This is obviously he's done it before, and he was flying the Avanti S.
The 90 millimeter.
Yeah, the 90 millimeter one, and the pilot. He had the head tracker, so if he turned his head, it would he could see around. It was pretty decent flight. Everybody really liked it, and landing was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Couldn't believe it. He just rolled it on. It's crazy. I mean, you're used to some of those times you watch guys that porpoise it down or misjudge it, but he did a good job. And the funny thing was he had like a 24-foot trailer parked here, and he had that little Avanti in it.
That's it.
Yeah, I was like, well, no, he had another EA Sports airplane in there, but I was just like, you got that whole trailer and all you brought was that little EDF? He goes, no, that's my airplane too. I was like, oh, okay. Because it was sitting in that big trailer, just this little EDF. I was laughing. He goes, no, I have a whole bunch of other stuff that goes in there, but I just brought those two this time. I was like, oh, that makes sense. So, but it was a huge trailer.
We had about a dozen RVs.
Yeah.
And most of them were here by Thursday. Actually, Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. We just didn't realize, and the weather was the biggest concern because if the weather gets too bad, the county can ask us to vacate for safety. Luckily, we didn't get there, but it was a concern because Wednesday, like my phone was blowing up because James, the CD, was still working, and I'm assistant CD, and I'm close by, and they're like, "There's all these guys out here. What do we do?" I'm like, "They're allowed to stay until the county says otherwise." So we luckily didn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, they actually filled up both ends this year.
And then some. We were in the
they were
in the second level.
Just
on still on the edge, but in line with the bunkers.
Nice. Yeah. When did you guys come out?
I've been out here since Thursday morning. I mean, I've been the assistant CD, and then you came out Friday.
Yeah, we came out Friday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or I came out Friday, and then Mike came in yesterday. Yesterday about 3.
When I came out Thursday morning, it was pouring rain, and I'm like, I don't even know if we're going to have this. I mean, we're still going to have it, but I don't know how great it's going to be. So it was a little scary, but we got through it because we flew Thursday afternoon, and then again all day Friday, and then all day yesterday. It was nice. So
come over here. All right, we were lucky enough to have AK Mike show up to our event today, so tell everybody on the podcast hello.
Hi, everybody.
And Jay gets to see Mike, but he came out to visit his daughter actually, but he came out to the event to hang out with me, and so we've been
came out to visit the daughter.
What's that?
I said came out to see the daughter, right?
Yeah, wink, wink, nudge. So I was lucky enough to crash his Nemesis today. So that 30 seconds lasted all of about 10
seconds. Yeah, right.
Really?
Yeah, it took off, and
problems.
Right as I got airborne, it rolled real hard, and then I corrected it, and then I chopped the throttle, and it pancaked on the ground and broke the gear. But the wings and everything stayed attached. It just snapped the gear off. Okay. It wasn't a cartwheel like what he was talking about.
Right.
But
not I've been doing.
But I should have let him take off, and then I could have taken it from him when he got airborne. But and then we flew the wing today too.
Yeah, we flew the wing, and then also my F-14.
And the F-14 Tomcat we flew today. So Mike got some flying in today, but we don't have the electricity on today, so we didn't get to charge
one set of batteries.
One set of batteries that we brought out, and I got about 2 or 3 flights on the turbine, and it worked out great. So we've had a good time, dude.
So the good news is there's not going to be, got to repair some landing gear, maybe, the blocks for the landing gear, and nothing else came back in a garbage bag. So,
And honestly, that plane has not been the best plane for me, so I don't care at this point. I just want to fly it once at least in a reasonable way.
Yeah. So Mike got a quick lesson in fixing his cracked fuselage last night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
How so?
He had some popsicle sticks glued to it, and I ripped those suckers off and glassed it.
Oh, gotcha.
I had some fiberglass and some epoxy, and I was like, hey, get that out of there. So I made it a lot, on both sides, and now it's actually got, fiberglass on the brake and not just a popsicle stick. So he was like, it took all 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I just used 5-minute epoxy. It went pretty quick. Yeah. But I showed him how to do it, so he kind of learned that technique real quick last night. Then we got it fixed. So that was very cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it's good. So we want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. If you're here in the United States, it's our Thanksgiving holiday. This episode comes out on Tuesday, I think, before Thanksgiving. If you haven't already, send us a note on some Black Friday sales. We're still looking for some of those. I think I got a note from Horizon Hobby. They did some Black Friday stuff.
Oh, good.
Hobby King had a couple.
Hobby King still has some.
Yeah. So they're coming out. I think a little closer to the holiday, the Black Friday holidays. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna run out. Try to get one or two flights in if we have enough batteries left, and then probably wrap it up for the day and head back out. But have a wonderful
very nice,
holiday
gentlemen.
if we don't talk to you before then. And,
well, hopefully, maybe next year I might be able to come. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'd like it. Come out and maybe you can come out and just stay till the Electric Festival. I'm sure Becky would like that. Huh?
How long are you going to be gone? A month.
We'll just stay out here in the RV till
we'll just stay in the RV out here until somebody kicks us out. But hey, I just wanted to give you a shout out for the No Shave November. You guys. You and
hey, that's right. I did kind of grow up back then.
Unfortunately, mine's going to end here right after Thanksgiving. I got to go do a trip. So.
Gotcha.
Another L39 in the air. Oh, hey! Before we go, that's a great thing too. One of our listeners from Canada came down and was all excited to see us. So
nice.
Give a shout out. Yeah. A couple of guys up there that
Mike and Russ.
Yeah,
Mike and Russ. Yeah, they asked if we were if Mike was here when I'm like, well, he's not here yet. But he'll be shortly. I go, but I'm part of the show too, because he saw my shirt. He's like, I know. But Mike was the big attraction.
So we got a photo with him, and we got to chat for a while. He was all excited. He's gonna go back and tell his buddy that he actually got to see me. So yeah, if you're at one of these events, feel free to stop by and say hello. We love to hear from our listeners.
We're just normal guys.
Yeah, just send us an email or shout out to us. We always love to hear from everybody, and we're pretty personable. We'll talk to everybody. So, but it was awesome. We had a great time. So.
Well, it looks like it was fun as always, and like I said, nothing came back in a garbage bag. They're good friends. Meeting our new podcast friends, dude. I'm envious.
Yeah, it's obvious. So, well, the good news is we also hit 500 subscribers on our Facebook page. So, if you're just catching us, make sure you go over to the Park Fire Podcast at Facebook, right?
Yeah, we're over 500 now, but that was
we hit that number, and I think it's growing. I got to double check to make sure, but I think we've hit over 100,000 downloads too. So we're growing, and thanks for the like, subscribe. I think it was a couple of guys looking for the video, so we'll try to get this out as quick as possible. We're kind of slowly figuring that program out, and we've now figured out that we can attend an event and bring the studio in simultaneously. So this has been very beneficial for us. We actually got microphones and stuff that could help us too, but we forgot some of them today. Couldn't get it to work, so we just using the open mic today. So hopefully the audio wasn't too terribly bad with all the noise in the background. So seems okay though, right?
Yeah.
And I have to tell you that everybody was loving your episode where you kind of stumbled on your intro. A shout out. I won't throw him under the bus, but he came to me and was like, "Yeah, I absolutely loved it."
So it was pretty funny. So we have a good time. Well, we're going to get it back out on the flat line for the 37th annual Arizona Jet Rally. Thank you very much for putting up with us and attending with us. I'm Michael from here in Arizona.
I'm Jay here at the Low Country.
And Shannon G, right back here in Mesa AZ.
And AK Mike.
And we appreciate you joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Let's fly.
Let's fly.
You have been listening to the Park Flyer Podcast. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to your next visit. Please give our show a star rating and review, and feel free to email us your questions, topics, or suggestions to parkflyerpodcast@gmail.com.